back into it. Okay, so we just picked up Liara. Let's check the journal. So we've got Pharaohs to investigate the death. It's Zeus Hope, and Bavaria is where the Matriarch. So we're in Bavaria first. I usually go and talk to people after I completed a thing, and we did just talk. Pick up.
Yes, Commander.
Carry on, Presley.
Oh
Yes,
no, I
ma'am.
already did the round. I already did the rounds before in the last video. So did the conversations with her already. Hi Tiggerby. I think I'm probably going to be playing until 10:30, 11. So if you want to hang out while you go to sleep, it's totally an option. I'm going to go to Bavaria first. There's still planet resources. I always forget when I leave a solar system to check if I go straight to the place I'm supposed to go. So, oh, managed to bump my way up there. Sounds good, Tiggerby. Thanks for joining.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
You full of chuckles.
Commander.
That's not good.
Something you need?
Do you think I should change the res on the stream? Okay, thanks, Tiggerby. Gosh, I don't even. I guess I'll just have to continue as is.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Bye. To the airlock. Viable squad.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Do I have comma? Oh, all the points really are. So definitely walk. Bump that up to clarity. Oh, clarity, like favorite. At least get the barrier. Rose will. Great.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hi. Hello, friends.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, ma'am.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
Can we shoot him?
1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
You made it confrontational.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
Ellie, why do you look poisoned? What? Dress.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone piss in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the executive board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
I've decided I'm going to be a jerk to everyone else but my team, because kind of need their cooperation.
The galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Hello, friend.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre.
Yeah, I might have
the
to
package
update
will
the
be
setting.
delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Pretty good. That's so doggo. That's something I'm going to done later. But now I can put really cool armor. Your friend Tally. Look. I suppose custom armor for her as well. How I imagine it. My doggos are sitting with me, being a little bit complaining. Doggo. Gosh. Oh. That's how I came in.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeus.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeus.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our home world.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other, I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I'll be leaving now.
I trust you can show yourself out.
You will not help.
Mr. Ananias isn't... You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
There we go. No, you can go to sleep under there, doggo. That's fine. Uh-huh. Don't chew my shoes! No, that's mine. She's still learning not to eat my things. She's one next week.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
500 credits? Oh,
Interesting
I'll
plan.
do it anyway.
I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han-Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
You're funny, man.
What sort of
Good. I don't think I'm...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Yeah. Extortion! Okay, the only place where that's at. Got it? stairs.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to...
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Bavaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Don't you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights.
Beat it.
We don't like security. Security! I have a map, don't I? Let's begin. What are you doing back there? Okay, we're gonna get in the lift. Back in. I tend to play games with chaotic neutral, so like the Renegade path is really unnatural to me because I may be a loon sometimes, but meme is not really something I entertain regularly. At least not in real time. Here we go. If I just used maps in the first place, in the first stream, I wouldn't have got lost. But no, I forgot the M button worked. Okay. Most obvious button for acquiring. Who are you?
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything?
Oh, it's not super useful, mate. Alright, I'll go kill some folks. I'll go fast that way.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
How do you rate your confidence in that? 90th percentile? Is a 10% chance of death acceptable?
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Oh, that was worth it.
Take cover!
See, and this is why I love hanging out with this cat. It just goes flying everywhere. So fun. things. Take all the things. There's room here. Exclamation. Exclamation. Thank you. Oh,
All clear.
must be upstairs. Saying that's not differentiating between the ups and the downs.
Think we're good, Commander?
So much easier. Not a chance. Agile. We all love the good agile. Who has the evidence? I'm pretty sure I gotta find my way out of here. Nothing. Ooh, hi, car.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Singularity, because that's so much fun. Kill them all. I'm over. Sounds like the name, my God. That's not the kind of adrenaline rush I'm in for. Oh my God.
I will destroy you!
You will try.
I will destroy you!
I am. Upgrade. I want dexterity with sniper rifles because my accuracy with those things is bloody terrible. He has all the biotic. Sabotage. Thank you.
Clear.
If you don't turn off the security, that's a massive shit fight. Oh, I'm nervous. There's no doggos behind me. I like to come and hang out.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, let's do that. I like it. Now I have to get back in another elevator. Be back in the takeover before much longer. Then real fight begins. I feel like this is the most OP squad. Like I was clunky until I got Liara, but now I'm feeling pretty good.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The Executive Board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the Board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Ananias' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Ananias will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify.
Oh, I love when I get good
Make
Renegade
whatever
points.
arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
Out of curiosity. Is that one? Yeah. Oh, good. I got like 4 bars of Renegade. Good. Well, I do have level 2. Okay, so that's I like.
What sort of offer?
I do believe I now go to Miss Parasini. Nice. I've got a song that I love stuck in my head, and it's like, I love the song, and so I'm happy about it, but it also keeps playing, so I'm not happy about it.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Gosh, And I have wet dog nose on my hand.
That's some gratitude you got there.
Sorry, I'm used to having my guard up. When people find out I'm internal affairs, they treat me like a traitor.
Don't be too miserable.
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
Yes. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right
punch
to
him.
remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it.
Punch him in his Solarian
Around the
face.
galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Oh no! You don't want any Paragon points. This is my problem. This is my problem. I honestly don't think I'm gonna get through this. Like, I don't know all the things I have to do. What's wrong? Don't put you. Oh no. No, that's gross. Gross. She's crinkle thick. Oh! Okay, that's my teapot. Okay. I don't think you're getting it back, mate. I think it's up on top of the bookshelf. This is the unfortunate reality of my coordination. Where am I going? The right way. To the car park.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
That was an internal affairs investigator working for the executive board.
Internal affairs inspectors all at once, eh? Annaleus is having a bad week. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Smuggled gas. Oh god, I hate these ones. I hate them. This is also why I have Yara. She's good at healing.
I'd say these are what the Matriarch had in the crates.
Hate them. Take that. And we get to the shooting in the garage.
What did you do here, Commander?
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the Geth to attack.
Geth? You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the Matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We fought Geth before. We'll take care of them for you.
That was too
must
nice.
Report to the
That'd
executive
be
board.
nice.
If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
That'd be nice. Do it. Set up a upgrade. Thank you. Yes. I wonder how they are.
From all I've heard, blizzards are quite common here.
Yeah. That's why you don't stand outside the Mako. You get in the Mako and you get to where you're going and you get indoors. on this going outside. We're space pirates. Not hackers. Not bushfolk. Nothing wrong with bushfolk. I like those. Okay. Running around, picking up rando bits off the ground. Like, I can't see a bear in that game without being like, I'm gonna eat you. Even though you don't eat them, you just collect it and you give it to colonies. Still? What's that there? Oh god, I really need to that shit up.
Perimeter secured.
I know. Don't freeze it. Okay, back to the Mako. That. You're in a level 1 hazard space. Ew. I remember the first time I played through this, I was like the worst. But yes. Head on. No. Driving. Collected them all up. I ain't scared of you. I'm more scared of the rocket troopers. Oh no! Oh no! Run away! Run away! Bam. No! No! Now my question is this like shoot it out? No. Like that. Yep. More decryption. doggo. You know the neighbors are gonna hate me. It's almost like you planned it that way. Bam. I leave the back door open so while I'm playing they can come in and out if they need to go to the bathroom. Sometimes they just take advantage of their outdoor privileges. Oh, there it is. I can slow down. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to die before I get to the base, but I'm going to hit X6 to get to the base. I am not playing. Learned last stream that quick saving will drive you nuts. Will drive me nuts. What camouflage? Holy crap. And we're here. Why won't you click quick save? Rude. I don't know why the quick save button wasn't working. I'm glad I saved. See? I can't imagine where it would have put me if I didn't. Like I knew it was coming. It's silly because I should have just got Liara to lift him up in the air so he couldn't shoot at me. Yeah, where'd that go? Oh god, there's a Krogan. Bad Krogan.
I thought I was in trouble for a moment.
Let's see if I'm any better now with this. Oh. Hallie, why were you standing not in cover? Alright, please destroy them. You don't have range on that, okay. Shotgun. Shotgun supreme! Ha.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Yeah, we will get there, Alex. But stop. Things. One.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Okay, this was the way it's supposed to go. Good, good. Really check the other end of the thing. No! I'm gonna miss it! Fine. Then the Omni Gel. I don't really have the Omni Gel. Okay, that's alright. Do some, oh, that's a better run. Gash Plus. And yes, please. That shotgun. It'll do. Right. I got that. And I remember that. Select. What? Protection increase on account of that stuff. Ew. Yeah. Sure. Alright, well, always have it. Only a little. Okay, so let Omni Gel on the level 1 sniper rifle. It's always important to Omni Gel. I don't generally buy a lot of stuff, So voting was actually generally pretty effective. Mostly I just got this stuff out in the wild because, well, it's out in the wild. I think I only upgraded Tally's stuff just because it's harder to find quarry in armor. Go Tally.
Finally, some action.
This is range for a shotgun.
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
It's black guy!
I sense trouble.
Little baby recognize the poison in you guys. You know that, right? Not ideal. What was that for? Oh, I see. Hi, Clay. Now, up in here, what? Can't operate. Oh, yeah, and now I'm poisoned.
Perimeter clear.
Yeah, you were not fond of that. I can see that, Liara. Restart. Really, you creepy ass noise. Try and get the dust. Yep. Oh, good. Actually, how many?
Engaging target. Perimeter secured. Kill them all. System Shepard. Must be
Extensive. It could be perimeter clear.
I left this one. Miracle. Not enough power. Okay. I'm just looking for it somewhere. Oh, yeah. Not no. Elevator to tram. Elevator to reactor. Roof. Well, I can't use the first. Oh, power junction. Found it.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Boot her up. Oh, let's try it. Oh. This is a thousand coin puzzle.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
Clippy!
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do
Don't mind
I
me,
need
I'm
to do
just
to get the
looking
power
up
back on?
Renegade versus
The
Paragon
valves to
stuff.
the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I sense trouble.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh good, you'll survive.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Hang on, what? Okay. Did I pick up grenade? Oh, added. Reactor. Tram. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
God damn, never a good time. That's always good.
User alert. Main reactor.
I don't even know what that means. Down.
Shut down in accordance.
Ooh, we have points. I want advanced unity. Yes, I do. Okay, still. Forward.
With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Hostile spotted.
Ha! Take that guest breath. Take this guest dog on. Can't hurt me if you're in the air, buddy. Oh, I see.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, we did it. Nice work, ladies.
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
We fixed? Yeah, we fixed. Yay! I remember this being so much more complicated than this, so apparently I was wrong. Ooh. Ha! Take that. Lots of stuff to kill because I'm still jammed, but... Ha! Take that. Got stuff to collect.
Think we got him, Commander.
No! No, 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 no! Oh no! Oh no! No, I screwed it. That was terrible. That was an easy decryption. That's why I turn things into Omnigel. Between that and repairing the Mako, it's a bit spenny, as my sister would say. Because apparently the word expensive is like too much work. Kind of agree. That's just us giant being lazy with things.
Let's take them out.
Bad Dragknight.
It's over now.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Loose Dragknight. Not good. Yeah.
They are locked in.
guys now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struggle without one can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of survival. That killing himself would be easier.
Oh shit. Came up out of nowhere, didn't you, bud? Bit rude. Oh, look at stuff. Lots of stuff. Feel better, my dear. Ah! But wait until that happens to heal. Front. Sorry. Lab. Leave. But if I'm ever in space armor, I want a hip to waist ratio like that. Oh my god. Not that I'm just staring. I'm not appreciating
Departing Central Station.
nicely drawn characters.
Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
I am so looking forward to summer kicking in. My goodness, it's so cold here. Silly me, got all optimistic.
Stand
Away
down.
my electric blanket.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari Matriarch.
Benezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Second. I might have to update my, I mean, there's definitely lag, but I may need to update the roads next time.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Hello, Half-Orlet.
Man the perimeter.
Welcome. I know, I love these ears.
Go, go, go!
There is nothing we can do for that now.
Hold the line!
Think we're good, Commander?
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
It doesn't look like it's buffering on my end, it just looks like it's got lag. Like, because I'm running it on my phone, but... Borderless, if you're seeing anything weird, do tell me, please.
Zap. Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs. Captain tell you about the hot labs? I wouldn't go there. Bugs.
I'm gonna put the paper in the next play before I get out to print it up. 5. Oh, wait.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
It seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically. Everyone here could say the same. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Yeah, that might be my problem. I'm pretty sure I have the low latency thing switched on.
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
On anything with a 1. One's up restricted area. Let me at him.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Fine. I won't go that way.
What? No!
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
Well, then
I'll
I
talk
want
to you
find
later.
Hanola. You're not useful.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
You're not gonna go to the...
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Oh, this price is include all this stuff. I think it's down in the hall labs that I have. But I feel I think Liara and Shepard are both in the same armor. If it's effective, who cares if we're matchy-matchy? Ah, well,
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Portalist used to work with me, Tiggerby. He pops in to provide support, and look at me being a dickhead with kids.
Are you trying to be cryptic or are you just nuts?
I wish I were crazy. It would be easier.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
The only thing you could do was save yourself.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tiggerby. Sleep well. Because we both know you might fall asleep. That's part of the point of watching streams at bedtime.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
I'll just fuck. Why not? Oh, more Metadel.
You're not part of the crew.
My name's Shepard.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Oh, I got turned around. Don't blame me, security guy. Well, you can. Try to go through there. Let all the Arachnites get all your people that were left. That would be unfortunate.
What's on your mind?
talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Oh, great. I had to go talk to a doctor, but I wasn't paying. Dr. Cohen, yes.
What do you want?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
I have a pass, but there's nothing back there, just snow. Well, snow and maintenance access.
I'm gonna get back there one way or another. This place doesn't need any more holes blown in it.
No, it doesn't. Take it. Just don't tell the guards. They're twitchy enough.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
Hmm? Yes.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
There is no appeal to winter. Winter is the worst of the seasons. As much as I enjoy skiing, it is still the worst of the seasons. If I could ski and be warm, I would be totally cool with that. Oh, you have a name.
What?
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
That's all for now.
That's funny.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Where is it? No, that's the guy there. I have this penchant for getting lost. Should rely more heavily on. Just thought I'd hit F6 on account of I hadn't saved in a while. I would be so devastated if I died and then had to start this whole area again. I don't know an auto checkpoint, and I don't want to deal with that. Let's get into maintenance and maintain some things. That's the guy that told me to go away earlier. I don't care who you are. You're sucked up in here. Oh. Where's it got an exclamation? Yeah, I don't know. Yes, we found Benezia.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
See, this is why I hate fighting Asari. They just knock you on your ass. Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to win this fight. Oh, apparently, I'll do it. Been lying down, huh? Run and gun, not going to solve this problem. It still seems to be my favorite strategy. I should have saved! Are you serious? I wasn't talking to you, serious.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
I think we're done here.
Walking through that again.
I do not know the privilege. Her Liara is obvious.
Doesn't matter what I say here, still gotta fight you. And I can't be bothered having that conversation again. It's a good game. I mean, it's 12 years old, so, you know, it could potentially be a very long time. Oh, yes, sorry ho. Yep, that was also a bad move. That was... Apparently I am doing really poorly at this today. Oh.
You do not know the her children. I won't be moved by. Have you faced an Asari commander?
Doesn't seem like the Asari is my problem. It's the guest sniper. Stasis? What does that mean?
Time for revenge. Beat you, Benezia. I wonder if I can quick save between stages. Probably can't. Probably can't quick save.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother.
I don't want to hear this anymore. Benezia's that way. It would be the worst move. And yet, I can't seem to walk down the other way. Oh no! Oh no! Run away! Bad sniper. Sniper! Sniper! know what is going on with this box, but I can't stand it. It's upsetting. Oh shit, who's shooting at me now?
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Tell me where the Mu gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother, don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Take cover!
I swear, if I have to do that whole thing again, I'm gonna be so mad.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. You must... The key is He sent me here to find the...
Knowing...
You have... You've always... I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me. Mother! Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Renegade.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I'm more than willing to wipe them out.
Such discordance bodes ill for what we must compose here. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Bye, Miss Backpack Queen! Great. Oh no! But that's not fair. In one Paragon point. But I can't kill the Arachnite. Like, that's species extinction stuff. buy tickets from them.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct...
Purge code.
Perimeter secured.
Go purge a thing.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Time to book it, dudes. What? Apparently that didn't do the job.
This is not over.
Ah!
Are you sent? What do you...
He sent me. I took...
You have to...
Knowing the...
This is really upsetting.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the council, now it's...
No light. They always said there would be a...
No, we already watched this. Just let me get to the point of picking, and I really don't want to kill them.
This one serves as our...
We filled...
We are Rachna. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. What will you...
Look, they made a mistake.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to... You...
So I chose the other option. Hopefully, it's not as Paragon, but we'll see. Ah! You is jerk face. Does not want.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a council
I am
spectre.
Yaroslav Tartak. You must listen to
I
me.
don't understand. They brought it...
After she lays eggs, these arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct...
That's the last of them.
Connecting. I have full access to
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't...
Code input 87...
Verify.
Enemy contact. Shepard needs help! I'm ready.
That'll do.
Perimeter secure.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Ooh.
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
No.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Even when I play Paragon, I hate dealing with the council. I'm like, no, I'm gonna just do this shit. It's more fun that way. I don't think there's anything else Joker will say to me. I think the conversations in 2 are more rich than they are in this one, but I'm gonna still try and talk to Joker anyway, because he's pissed.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I love his commentary. Great.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't think there really is anything. How you doing? We just killed your mum.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
She's gone. You can't change that.
She was gone long before she died on Novaria. Benezia was a good person once, before she fell under Sovereign's power. Part of me blames Saren for her death. Part of me wants to blame her. And part of me just misses her.
I blame Saren, and if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about us.
But you should. The Council made you a Spectre because of what they saw in you. You are special, Commander. You represent the best of what humanity can offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
My relationships are none of your business.
I apologize, Commander. I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us. Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
No, why not?
You were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
It's a personal observation, Caden.
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
All right, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What are you talking about?
Dr. Tassoni, ma'am. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. Not to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Look, there's nothing between Liara and me. What's the real issue here, Caden?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." When I told him my dad wasn't in the war, he'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Now isn't the ideal time. But I want to talk about this, Caden.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
So, basically, the thing that bothers me is if I romance this guy, then in the second game, he's not an available romance option, which, if I want to continue the romance with him in the third game, that rules out all my options in game 2. So, and I've never romanced Liara before, so it wouldn't be the worst idea. But it always just feels mean shutting him down. I mean, I totally romance Garrus if it was an option. Is it an option? That would be the best option.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I'd like to point out that
Commander.
So Long Rex is pretty messed up for what he just told us. Poor dude.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
They have 4 testicles.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Oh, that's cool.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything an Aquarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day, we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Ah! I'm so terrible. I'm gonna get to the end and it's gonna be terrible and I'm not gonna be able to do what I need to do at the end by having full Renegade points because I suck at this. go find Dr. Salian.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Synthetic intelligence is a dangerous technology, Admiral.
VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core, and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Which means I need Liara.
Hostile spotted.
What on earth? Shepard got so destroyed she didn't exist anymore. Damn. This save. This isn't cool at all. Shotgun, perhaps?
Inhibitor secured.
Big help you guys were.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Oh. From haircut. Lovely. And right. Whoops, actually. Better armor. Much better. Now you're pink. I make it. Another rifle. Just that quick. Ooh. Don't need all the things because I can't didn't do the right thing. Alice, you want this for fleet? Oh no. No, open the door back up. Rude. Oh no, my fault. Press the button. Nope. Oh, the door's over here. Isn't it? Gosh, am I lost again? There it is. Just blind. Fine. Or unobservant, more to the point. For a 12-year-old game, I'm pretty happy with this. Like at first, it was an adjustment about the res and whatnot. I still love the story and I still love the game. That said, it's now 10:30 here at night. I have work in the morning, so I think this is probably the point where I'm gonna call it a day. So thanks for watching. Anybody who joined, if you're watching this after the fact, you can watch on my YouTube. I'll put a link in my profile so that people can find it. Or if you're watching on YouTube, hi. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Thanks everyone, and take care.